All right.
We're back.
So as you, we're back. And so as you saw, we played two of Milyssa Rose's new songs. We played Jeffrey Osborne's songs, and we played the number one song of the month for the Derek Shapiro show. So we did all that.
So many
A
songs.
lot of songs. By the way, I think people really loved your two new songs. And you have some great songs. People saw your videos of the Take Your Last Breath and Set the World on Fire. So thank you for the interview on my last segment, and thank you for returning for the last segment over here. Thank you. So
I didn't have a choice, you said.
Yes, I was going to come and take you guys for hostage.
You told me that I had to be on the show because I committed to be at the first part, so I had to be at the ending.
Yeah.
Yes, because instead of you being the cream filling, you're the ending pot. You're the two cookies now.
What is it? That sounds very kinky.
I know.
Yes, very kinky. Very kinky. By the way, so off the air, I forgot that you're Filipino too, huh?
I am. I'm half
Filipino. And you're Jewish. And Jewish.
Yeah, my dad. Well, they don't. As you know, they don't recognize that because my mom's not Jewish.
Well, I think it's our noses. No.
No, right? That's true, right? If your mom is not Jewish, then they don't recognize it.
Really? You think you would be the dad?
Right? No. But no, right? Why is that, dear? You know. How do you not know if you're Jewish?
I don't know. I'm not religious anymore. I'm not too religious anymore.
You're not religious. You know why? Like they taught it to you at some point.
Yeah, didn't you have a bar mitzvah or no?
I'm sorry?
Did you have a bar mitzvah?
Yes, my kids didn't. My kids were raised Pentecostal because, like I said, their mother wasn't Jewish, but they have Hebrew names. Like my ex-wife allowed them to have Hebrew names. So both my kids got baptized, and they have Hebrew names.
Okay, so your children are Christian. So when did you stop practicing? When you got married?
When did I stop practicing?
Yeah, when did you stop practicing Judaism?
I didn't stop practicing all religion when I got kind of mad of the Lord. So I have my own faith now.
Okay, so basically, so you only practiced when you were younger, and then when you got older, you just kind of.
I stopped practicing probably after I lived in Atlanta. Like I had a lot of negativity happen to me. Like, okay, I made my own religion up, if you will. Okay.
I don't know if I have that kind of time tonight.
Okay.
Well, actually, I just found this out. I got some information here. It says in traditional Jewish law, and it says halakha. That's how it's pronounced. That's how it's spelled. Jewish status is passed down through the mother, meaning a child is considered Jewish if their mother is Jewish, regardless of the father's background. And it's called matrilineal descent.
God bless you.
Determined by the mother's lineage, not the father's. Halakha is the body of Jewish law that guides Jewish life, and it's the basis for determining Jewish status. Orthodox and conservative Judaism generally adhere to the traditional halakhic view that Jewishness is passed down through the mother. Reform Judaism, on the other hand, has a more liberal view and considers a child Jewish if either parent is Jewish, as long as the child is raised Jewish. So Derek's out. Historical context: the tradition of matrilineal descent dates back at least to late antiquity, whatever that means.
So
yeah, so Reformed, it's a free for all, and then it's the more conservative that, like the old. Okay.
The Orthodox, the traditional Jewish people believe it's the mom, but the more Reformed Judaism believes that if either parent is Jewish, your child is Jewish, provided you raise it that way.
Yeah, I didn't. My dad didn't practice. I didn't go to Hebrew school. I didn't have a bat mitzvah. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah. So so basically the other Jews would not consider you Jewish.
But if I married Ben Shapiro, I would have to convert.
So question for you, Milyssa.
Well, the nurse would have to die first, but yeah.
So Milyssa, so you being part Jewish, part Filipino, do you feel like you're close to Rob Snyder? I mean, Rob Schneider's daughter is a singer, by the way. Did you know that?
Yeah, but Rob Schneider's supposed to be a dick.
Well, I met him. Did I meet him? On the
set. I did.
Is he a dick?
I don't know if I would say he's a dick. He's definitely very strange. Like when I met him, it was right around when he was, and I hate to use this term, but I'm using it. It was when he was transitioning from a Democrat to a Republican. Like he was in the middle, and like he had this, like he's very Hollywood in the sense that, like when he came in the regular guy show, he was doing a weekend at the Punchline. He had this like weird tea set thing he brought in, like one of those like things like where Hollywood people have to like drink this specific type of tea or they shop at a specific type of store. So he's got a bit of that Hollywood douchiness to him. But as he's gotten more conservative, he started to shed a lot of that. So because right around Obama was when he was transitioning from a Democrat to a Republican. So it was before,
Yes.
but it was during Obama's second term. So Trump wasn't even considered a candidate yet. He was just he just thought Obama was just a bad job. He wanted to just kick out and start over. Like he was on the cusp of endorsing Mitt Romney. Yeah. So he was
Okay, we have breaking news.
So he was sorry.
We have breaking news. Without further ado, the second Filipino on the show, just like Milyssa Rose, and a second Jew. No, you're not. No, you're not Jewish.
No.
But I never knew Milyssa Rose was Filipino. I forgot about that. So two
How did you
Filipinos.
forget about that? What did you
Wow.
What did you
She
do?
never brought it up and we never asked.
So now we should get Dylan Snyder and Milyssa Rose play brother and sister for the movie.
I swear you're gonna make everybody brother and sister at some point.
Unless you want to play husband and
You know how
wife.
to speak Tagalog, Dylan?
No, I don't really. No, not really.
I don't either.
Is that your new piano, Dylan?
I wish I lived in something like this.
So where are you? What happened today?
What happened? What happened was okay. Let me turn this off for a second. Yeah.
That nice couch I could sleep on.
This is what happened.
What's
You
that?
fell asleep again.
Yeah.
What is that? Cum?
Did you ask him if there was cum on his bed? Do you want to know what's funny? It's not really funny. When I was in high school, there was this guy that I worked with, and he had a thing for me, and he had me over to his house, and we were sitting on his bed, and he said, turn around, do you see what's on my sheets? And I said, you literally just had me over here sitting in your seat. I had to get up.
What?
I just wanted to share that story. I just wanted to share that story. Like I've not told that story many times, but I needed to tell that story today.
That is awesome.
No, it's terrible.
No, I remember I had some friends over. We were watching wrestling, and one of my friends brought his son, and his son, who's also my nephew, at the time he didn't feel like watching wrestling, so I went into my room and put on Five Nights at Freddy's because he loves that movie. And I brought a chair, and I told him, sit in this chair. And he said, can I sit on the bed? I'm like, do not touch the bed under any circumstances. He goes, why? I said, don't ask, just sit in the chair.
Now,
So I made an effort. Don't sit on that bed.
Yeah, I mean, there was like I saw the cum stain, y'all. Like I saw it.
I at least had a blanket and I covered it up, and I was like, don't sit there.
So what happened with your bed, Dylan? Oh, you were
came
asleep.
on it, he said. You said he did.
No, you were sleeping, right?
Yeah, Vinny figured that out once I showed the bed. You're still like, what's going on?
I have a guilty
thing off for the last 3 hours, and now
I have a guilty. You have a guilty thing, okay? Two of my friends helped back today, okay, when I was a teenager, okay?
Where's this going?
I kind of come down their parents' bed and I'm on their couch.
I'm out. Okay, so anyways, how many? Oh, look at the time. Holy shit! It is late for this.
It is 3 o'clock.
What?
I'm walking with the Lord. I can't talk about this any longer.
Oh, God.
WTF, Derek? I like that.
Seriously, Derek?
Wow.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Great. Now I gotta go to the chapel tomorrow at the Catholic school.
Yeah. Now we're all gonna have to get on our knees.
Yes.
All right. Well,
I never jerked off in church or temple.
I would hope not.
Wait, did I?
You say you never jerked off in a temple?
or a church. Like he's saying that like that's a normal thing to say. Like the rest of us are in the confessional booth just having a good old time, and he's just saying, "Oh, I've never done that." Oh, yeah, wow, Derek. Like that's something you say, like, hey, I've never kissed a girl, or I never threw a baseball. That's the kind of weird stuff. You're saying I've never jerked off in a church or a temple. I'm sorry, and the rest of us have?
At no point they're like, please, go to your Bible and read this passage. And then I'm like, oh my God, I gotta fucking massage the bean. This is so exciting.
Though I did kiss a girl in temple before, back in the day.
What kind of kissing?
Mwah. Like an innocent kiss, like
that's not a big deal. Like tongue kiss or like kiss her vagina or nothing. So
no.
Yeah, that's not even that's a peace be with you kiss. Like that ain't
nobody cares about that.
Well, okay, question, guys. Passover is coming up in the month of April. Can you Google a hamantashen and see what a hamantashen looks like?
A what?
A hamantashen.
No. What the hell is a hamantashen?
Just see what it looks like, okay?
Is that like a Tamagotchi?
No, it's a Jewish thing for Passover. Passover coming up. I think hamantashen looks very sexual.
Oh my!
What is it? What is hamantashen?
Oh my! Okay, it's a type of pastry, and it's okay. Now I see what he's trying to say. It's like triangular shape, but but the way they're angled in some pictures, it looks like a vagina. Like
okay, what's funny is I tried to look it up and I spelled it wrong. I misspelled it. And I looked at hematogesia, the passage of bright red or maroon colored blood through the rectum, typically indicates the lower gastrointestinal.
Whoa!
This is hamantashen.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
Hamantashen.
It's HUMATASHIN.
Doesn't it look very sexual?
I will say this, side note, if you go to the Booch cast on the YouTube channel, one of my Dark Side of 2000 episodes, it's called The Fall of the Shock Jocks. Derek and I are on there. We actually tell a story from Opie and Anthony. This is a 100% true story. They used to have a contest in New York City where if you did sexual things in a public place, you would score points. And they had comedians that would have to supervise. Like if you did a hand job somewhere, it was worth like 5 points. A blow job was worth 10. If you had sex, it was 20. If you had anal sex, it was like 50. Something like that. Gay sex was like 100. I don't know. But there was a couple that had it was a man and a woman, and they had anal sex in the vestibule of a church, got caught, got arrested, and Opie and Anthony was kicked off the air for like 2 months. For like
What's
2
the
years.
person's name? Derek Shapiro.
Yeah, it was Derek Shapiro and some other weird chick.
Wait, look at Dylan's name, Freaky Boy. What's your song, Milyssa? What's your song that you have?
I have a song called Freaky Boy.
We're gonna play that quick to end the show afterwards.
I didn't even think about that when I titled it that.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna play Freaky Boy just to end the show. All right, so guys, I think we had a great show today. I got to have my shock jock a little bit, and we had a great interview with Milyssa Rose. We had a great interview with Jeffrey Osborne. Dylan, you were sleeping most of the show. That's all right. You got your beauty rest, right?
Yeah.
And he came on his comforter, apparently.
Yeah.
Man.
So.
Can we see those leaves again? Why do you have leaves for designer for your sheets?
The leaves?
What?
Leaves?
Those are leaves?
No, those aren't leaves.
Did you know what I learned the other day?
Those are clouds.
They're clouds.
That's not. Those aren't clouds. Sell that to somebody else, Dylan. Those are not. No, that your pillow is heavy because there are bed bugs in them.
Really?
Yes. I have to send it to you. Tony sent it to me, and he said, "Look at what I sent you," and it said that you have to replace your pillows like every 6 months or something like that. And they said the reason why your pillows get heavier and heavier throughout, time is because there's bugs inside.
Why do they make it with bugs?
Because they get bed bugs, I guess.
That's why you got to scrub down there, because there could be bugs down.
Scrub down there, down in your pubis, in your
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why?
Do
Why are you like this?
Do you have enough hair for those critters to live?
I don't shave down there.
Oh, well, that explains.
Yeah, TMI. TMI.
So you've got to manscape, because if you do not manscape, pretty gardens get visitors. Remember that. Pretty gardens get visitors.
And I do have a pretty garden. No.
No, when I say pretty, I'm not talking about you need to get your cough taken care of. You know what? You're probably dealing with somebody who's got a dirty garden. That's probably got good stuff.
No, actually,
Yeah.
Actually, this
Your
cough
garden's
got
not so secret.
this cough got better. I had a cold. I got it from my friend's son. I got the cough around New Year's time. Then I went to Florida for my son's birthday. I thought my cough would get better. Then when I saw you, Dylan, that week, I saw you up in Rhode Island. Massachusetts rather. I got bronchitis. I never healed, and now it's better. But it's a lingering cough. It's like my jokes. You want my jokes to end, but I have lingering jokes that will last forever. Am I right, Dylan?
Unfortunately.
Did you go to the doctor to get your cough taken care of?
Yes. So I already took the medication I was supposed to. I actually took my last medication, my last steroid down here.
What did they give you?
They gave me 5 days of medication for my bronchitis, and
you get a steroid?
I finished the steroid. It's just a lingering cough that it's much better now, but I talk a lot on the air, so especially when I talk a lot, it enhances the cough, It enhances my bad jokes too.
And your hairy bush.
Thank you.
And your hairy bush.
On that note, we're going to end with Freaky Boy on the last song of the day. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Vinny Bucci, thank you, Vinny.
Thank you.
Vinny checked out. He's done. He's done hearing about your penis.
Check. Dylan, did you check out?
Yeah, this is what I missed out on. What was it? Like the last hour?
Yes. Yes.
No,
yes.
you actually, the first part of the show was very normal. Like you missed all the normal stuff, and you came back for cringe there because we did the interview with Milyssa that had to air on the cable show, so Derek had to behave himself. Then we had the opening segment where we kind of kept Derek in check. It was mostly the corny jokes, And then now he's into the dirty stuff. So you showed up at the dirty stuff.
Yeah, so that's nice to know. He upped it up because I came in. That's great.
So who feels like I take a shower after the show?
I feel like next time I think I'm going to take a shower on the show.
Yes! Thank you, Lord! Woo! My president. All right. Thank you, Milyssa.
In bleach.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Milyssa Rose, for being part of the show.
Thank you. I think I had fun. It's unfortunate that Dylan was asleep the whole time, but maybe next time he can join us the whole way.
So Milyssa thought it was like Filipino on Filipino hatred,
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
But like next time I'll bring food from LA or New York. That restaurant I like, Jollibee's. It's a Filipino restaurant.
I've never been there. Is it good?
Very good. The peach pie was excellent. They had one in Manhattan, right in Times Square, and I tried the first one in LA this last June when I went.
There's one in Jacksonville, Florida. I just have to go to Florida, so I might.
Jacksonville, Florida, really?
I think there's a lot of Filipinos there.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you should know. It sounds like you have an Asian fantasy, so you should probably know where they are.
Jewish man with Asian fantasies. He should know Florida.
Yeah, that's like definitely right. That's like an ace in the hole, right?
Exactly. He's got Florida written all over him.
Yeah. I might just come back with a Filipino lady. Yeah.
Where are you gonna find her? Oh my God! You know what? You should get a 90-day fiance, and then get on that show, and then we can go on the show with you.
And what show is this called?
90
you don't know about 90 Day Fiance?
What is it?
90 Day Fiance, about people that fall in love and then they go through the whole K1 visa process. You could probably, you know what? You should get a Filipino tea girl and bring her over.
And I'm gonna drink some tea right now afterwards.
No, we're not talking about that kind of tea. We're talking about the tea.
The tea.
Oh, like the time when I brought to Atlanta and Dylan, you met her Freaky Tea.
Pickle surprise, if you will. A lady with a little something extra.
Just like Freaky Tea, the one you met, Freaky Tea.
A lady that has the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Yes. A friend of Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry maybe Jerry knows a Filipino tea girl that lives.
If there's a Filipino tea girl in Georgia, Jerry will know exactly where to
I
find
don't want a tea girl. I want a straight girl.
Listen, don't knock until you try it, Derek. Ask Jerry.
Jerry's
very satisfied.
I respect Jerry and his tea girls. I'm the straight guy, okay, that wants a straight girl.
Whatever.
Right.
You just ruined everything. Like you ruined our dreams of being on 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah. We could have been your supportive friends. And we would have actually been supportive, you know? We would have been like, you know what? Let's tone down the insults for one episode and just to have that moment. Yeah. But no, Derek apparently enjoys us making fun of him.
Oh, by the way.
That would have been a great storyline. You could get this girl from the Philippines, that's a tea girl, and then we would love her and we could be like, oh my God, we love her so much. We want to get married.
This same day as this is airing on the 20th, you should meet me in Covington, Georgia at 7 p.m. I'm singing at a Mexican restaurant in Covington. You should come down to Covington.
Wait, when is this?
March 20th, the same day this show airs. So by the time people watch this, I should be already sung up. Should be already back to Augusta. This is about an hour and 45-minute drive from Augusta from Covington.
You don't do anything like more like in the middle. Covington is far.
It's only about an hour from you.
That's far. On a
At
school
Mexican
night,
restaurant.
right, Vinny? That's far on a school night.
On a school night, yeah. Especially if I'm subbing the next day.
Yeah. On a Thursday night, Dylan, you should fly down from Boston. Yeah. I'll be singing. I would walk 500 miles or Eye of the Tiger. You know, one of those songs.
That's refreshing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or coming to America today.
No, you can sing that with your girlfriends that you're going to meet online from the Philippines.
In fact, that's the perfect song to sing with her. Like, I'm coming to America.
Yeah, you need to get yourself a Filipino girlfriend.
I will.
And K1 visa that bitch. And we're going on the show.
I do know. I did meet a Filipino lady a few years ago, but she's gone now. Her name was Teresa.
Oh, no.
Where did she go?
Wait, is it the cocktease?
No. I'm not even getting into all that. There's a whole story behind that. I'm not even getting into all that.
Dylan, is that the Teresa we're talking about?
This is like some troll. This is
a different girl. This is a different girl.
This is not even a real girl. This is something that Derek's holding over my head for the rest of my life. Okay. And River too. River.
Teresa, you dated her?
No. It was like some troll account that we made.
Okay.
So that's your homework, Derek.
Yeah.
Find your nice Filipino girl. Y'all can document everything because I know you love documenting everything. And then we can get on 90 Day Fiance.
All right.
Somebody has to get us on 90 Day Fiance.
Okay, that's my goal. Even if it's not a Filipino lady, I will do a even a Jamaican lady.
No, she's got to be Filipino.
Really?
Yeah.
Can be Spanish?
No, she's got to be Filipino.
Mexican?
No, I already laid down the ground.
She literally just said Filipino. Like, why are we?
5 times Filipino.
Okay, all right. But what happens if she's like Filipino and Mexican at the same time?
No,
as long as she's Filipino, it doesn't matter what she's mixed with.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that she lives in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And that she's looking for a nice American man, such as yourself. But you're gonna have to shave your balls because I don't think she's gonna be interested in that hair thing.
All right.
You got to get rid of that.
Well, it does help if I say I go commando, right?
No,
it only helps if you got to get rid of. You got to do some excavating down here.
It'll make everything look bigger, right?
Okay.
Everything will look bigger.
All right. Well, if I move to Texas, Texas looks bigger.
No.
All right. Anyways, we gave you some very good suggestions.
We're trying to help this man. Like, why do we do this? Why do we even bother? Why do I even bother? It's just.
And if she's deaf, that would be even better. Or blind.
Call my agent. 678. Wait, Vinny, move your head for a second.
You're not giving out my damn number. I'm not sure.
It's right in back of you.
If I'm your agent, I'm getting 10% of whatever you get paid on 90 days.
All right.
Please understand. If I'm going to be your agent, I better get 10%.
Call up Booch 365. Oh, there it is. There's the number. 678-634-672. All right. Thank you very much. Hey, call my number 678-760-1235. Hey. All right. Take it easy, guys. Thank you much for watching.
Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Yes.
Bye.
All right.
Watch on from this show in March. Take it easy.
March. Okay, thank you.
All right.